Hey there, welcome back to No Pants Profits. My name's Richard, and today I'm coming to you with a new 360-degree video of something that's really not even been documented in normal flat video before. Now, I've made a flat video, but if you want to take a look at the 360, feel free to take a look at the 360. I am on a unique cruise ship right now. I am on the MS Mayfair, and this is not in the Caribbean. This is not anywhere like that. It's actually on the Nile River. So you can see right now, if you turn around, I am in the Nile River. Again, you can move your mouse, move your finger, you can turn around the video. I am on the mighty Nile, the longest river in the world. And this is the MS Mayfair, part of Mayfair Cruises. And this is where you get on board. So I always like to start my tour exactly where you get on board. And if you spin around, I'm going to spin you around so you can kind of see what I'm talking about instead of me if you don't know what's going on. If you spin around, hey, look, we've got a security gate. So we've got a security gate. You can walk through the security gate. And it gets really angry at me. I will tell you, this is a mostly tourist boat, so they don't really use the security gate that much. Also, of note, this is kind of behind the times on cruise ship standards. Literally all you get is a little plastic key. And you take that little plastic key, and that's how you get in your room, which I will go ahead and show you the room in a minute. But there's no real folio charging or anything. And oh my god, is this pirates? No, like, literally, I'm not trying to make a joke. Like, I'm really confused with what's going on. Guys, I didn't expect this to happen. But I like to keep my reviews live and real. I'm not sure what's happening right now. This guy's attached to our boat somehow. Again, spin around if you can't really see what's going on, but I think we're about to get boarded by pirates, maybe? This is a very, very unique thing that's going on. Hello? Oh my god, are they gonna try and sell stuff? What is happening here? This is happening on the Nile River right now. I don't know if they're trying to sell something or what exactly. Okay. Oh, good god. Oh, good god, they're trying to sell things on the side of the boat. I am sorry. I'm blown away by the fact that this is happening, that I just start this review and I get pirates come up on the side of the ship. No. Spin around and see. They're trying to sell an Egypt towel on the side of the ship. They've actually grabbed some lines on the side of the ship. They've got an Egypt towel. They've got I literally don't have words for what's going on right now. Okay, that's ridiculous. We're going to continue. So this is the main lobby where you get on of the MS Mayfair. And they have some great air conditioning here because outside it is hot. It is over 100 degrees. Are the pirates leaving us? Yeah, I think the pirates are showing more towels. But this is the MS Mayfair, and yes, we're being boarded by pirates. People told me that as a joke. But this is the main lobby. We've got the guest services desk. Of note, there are no elevators on this boat. So there are 5 decks. The stairs are very small spaced, which is a good thing. There are 5 decks, but there are no elevators on this boat, so if you do have ambulatory issues, you do have a board. Now, there are 2 different ways to kind of go about this boat. You can either book directly with the cruise line, with MS Mayfair, or you can book as part of a tour, a larger tour. I am here on a larger tour of Egypt with Globus, and this was part of the tour. Again, the pirates are still here. They're now trying to sell fake rugs. I don't know why I'm so amused by this, but if you're watching the video, you may know we have to leave the pirates alone. Or you can book directly with the MS Mayfair, and your main fare includes, if you book with the Mayfair, it includes your food, It includes tours of everywhere they go, and if you book with Globus or some other tour company, generally that tour company's going to be doing the tours, but includes your cabin, includes your food, includes water. But if you do want any other drinks, they are available, and they are already super reasonable price. We're going to have a beer a bit later on in the video, and the beer's like $2.50 American for a local Egyptian beer. But since we're on deck 2, and we've got a 360 video, let's go ahead and let's check out the cabin. Now, something of note, you'll see there are fire extinguishers here, because if you know anything about cruise ships or ships in general, even though they're surrounded by water, the number one risk is a risk of fire. I'm still not getting over the pirates, but we are at room 202. And let's take a look. So on the second floor, this is just a standard ocean view cabin, and you'll see we've got a swan! Now they do have celebrations in the dining room for your birthday, just like Carnival does, so I'm loving the towel animals. I love towel animals, so got a nice sized room. Kind of older furniture and stuff like that, but a nice size, and those are places I saw that today, and I think I'm going to see this tomorrow or the next day, so it's really quite cool. I do actually have a window in here, so unfortunately we're on the other side from the pirates. But there is the window, and you could see on for Niles and Niles and Niles and Niles. You do have a standard European outlet down there, the 2-prong outlet, and I do have an adapter to make it American, and it works quite well. The other question I looked at in my other video is, what's on TV? Who's on TV? What's on TV? I don't know. Let's yeah, I don't think you're going to be watching much TV here. Now, of note, this is very important of note, the internet on board is done via cellular. It is very, very slow because it's distributed. What I recommend, if you are going to be going on this cruise, or looking at going on this cruise, when you fly into the Cairo airport or any other airport, go buy yourself an orange SIM card. I bought a SIM card with 133 gigabytes of data, good for 1 month, for less than $30 US. So be aware. But, you know, there's another really quirky thing about this room. Oh, also, you do get bottles of water every day, and you do have a fridge that keeps those bottles of water nice and cold. Remember, over in Egypt, as well as many other Middle Eastern countries, you will not get ice. So you want to make sure you keep your water, you put it in the fridge, because ice can be somewhat easily contaminated. And just a normal cruise ship room until we get to the quirky part, which is the bathroom. So, I'm warning you, the bathroom is very quirky. And I love quirky. This is the bathroom. It is an all-mirrored surface. Also, the toilet, for some reason, is a normal toilet. It is not a cruise ship vacuum toilet. You'll see. It's just a normal toilet, but the entire surface is kind of a mirrored surface, and the floors are planks for some reason. And you've got a shower with a rainfall shower head, but you've got one kind of unique thing. That unique thing is this little window right here. And I can open this little window right here, and I can look out for Niles and Niles and Niles and Niles and Niles along the Nile River. So if I want to check out the river, if I wanted to watch for pirates, when I'm in my cabin, I can definitely watch for the pirates when I'm in my cabin. But let's go ahead, let's move on. We're on deck 2. Essentially what you've got, I'll count the number. I was guessing before on the last video. Let's count the number. So that's 4 cabins. That's another 4 cabins. That's 8 cabins. So what you got is you got 10 cabins in each section of the ship, and you've got 2 sections on each floor. So you got 20 cabins on deck 2, 20 cabins on deck 3, 20 cabins on deck 4. I think you have about 100, not even 100 cabins, about 80 cabins total here. But we're back to where the pirates were, and unfortunately, I think the pirates are gone. I can't believe that was actually a real thing. You you saw it live. But let's go ahead and let's just take a look. And they're doing some great maintenance. It does not look like the ship is nearly as old as it actually is. It's about 10 years old. They're doing a really good job keeping everything up to speed. But let's jump down to deck number 1, which is where the dining room is. Now, the dining room serves a very international fare. So they've got international food in the dining room, and it's not Egyptian as much. There's always an Egyptian dish. Take a look. Yeah, they're actually setting up for dinner tonight, and they've got things going for dinner. But there isn't an Egyptian dish with every meal, but or 2 Egyptian dishes. But it's more international, more American, more what you'd find on a standard cruise ship than anything else. And we're now walking into the spa. Now, what's nice is they have both a wet sauna and a dry sauna. This is the dry sauna. This is exactly what it feels like outside. I don't know why you'd want to do this, and what you'll notice is, look how close we are to the water. It's a little ridiculous. The water is about 6 inches from where we are. If you spin around, you will see. But this dry sauna is exactly what it feels like outside, out in Luxor or Abu Simbel, where we're headed. And you can just take the water right here, and you can do that. Now that's the dry sauna. They also have a wet sauna. So this kind of feels like outside, and the wet sauna feels like the tombs. If you've been in the tombs of Tut or any of the other emperors, you see we've got a wet sauna right here, which is hot with just 100% humidity. So you can feel like you're not on the boat full time in the sauna. Again, remember, it's 360, so feel free to spin around. And they do also have a spa. They offer massages and some other services on board. But this is the passenger accessible areas of deck 1. They do also have, right behind this door, the clinic, which I assume is the medical center. Let's just take a look. Not hungry right now. You'll see they post the menu. One of the weird things, you do have to actually order your dinner. Dinner is sit down, lunch is buffet. You do actually order your dinner at lunch. I'm gonna peek in real quick. You'll see really quite a cool setup for a dining room right at the water line. And they set up lunch and breakfast are buffet style, and dinner is actually a sit down and order, but you do order during your lunch. You will place your order for dinner, so they get that set up. They actually really kind of schedule the times that the dining rooms are available. Let's just take a look real quick. They schedule the times that dining rooms are available based on the times that the tours on board are departing or arriving. You can see they're just now cleaning up lunch. It is 4:11 p.m. Everybody got back on board about 1:30 p.m. from their tours all around the west bank of the Nile, specifically in Luxor today. But that is deck 1. Deck 2, again, we flipped to the public areas, which is pretty much just the main entry, and if we go up the stairs, the guest services desk right here. Again, very kind of archaic system. I'm not blaming them, but you just have a room key as a room key. You don't have a folio number or anything like that. You just actually charge to your cabin, and when you come on board, they do record your signature. So if you got your cabin number wrong because you're drinking too much, they can always match these signatures on the checks. Now, like I was saying, there is no elevator on board. We do have a passenger traveling with our Globus group that does need a wheelchair. Now, that wheelchair always stays on deck 2 because that's where you get on and off the boat. And remember, with riverboats, today when we got back on board, we walked through 2 other boats in order to get to this boat. So, interesting scenario. The lady in the wheelchair is actually carried up and down the stairs every time she wants to locomote around the boat. So we're taking the grand staircase, central staircase from deck 2 up to deck 3. And what we've got is we've got the first upper saloon. And to give you an idea, it's kind of the library overlook. You can be further away from the pirates, but still see the action of the pirates, because the pirates are, that was just too good to be true. But see us around the Nile. 100 people, maybe 150 people. Again, we did that math. 10 rooms. So that's 40 rooms on the second and third floor. You got some on the fourth. It's about 50 rooms, 2 people, about 100, 110, 120 people. Nothing too crazy. But that is just kind of like a seating area. There's nothing actively going on there. And then we're gonna go up again. This is deck number 4. So deck number 4, tomorrow night is actually kind of dressed like an Egyptian, not walk like an Egyptian, but dressed like an Egyptian night. And you could get different clothes, so you can dress like an Egyptian. Not walking like, dressing like. Oh, look. Dress like an Egyptian.
You have to go commando, so you'll be walking like an Egyptian.
I mean, I do. Well, it depends. You have to go commando?
Yeah, I'm not going to wear the pants either.
Good. You check? Not check? Oh, so you're Cairo airport security? Is that what you're trying to say? That was a Cairo airport security joke. But they've got all kinds of different shops here. Yes, if you don't know, Cairo and airport security definitely does a nut check every time you go. But they've got a boutique store. They've got a place to get all that. They've even got some trinket stores. But take a look. This is a great use for the 360. Think about all the things you can see in there in the 360 degrees. So feel free to spin around with your finger or spin around with your mouse. And I don't know if the boutique is open. Oh, it's closed. Okay. But that is the jewelry store on board. And we're going to go to the main bar next.
My name's Nile.
From the shops. So let's go to the main bar. What are we going to get? So this is the main bar, the saloon, where the shows are, where the captain's welcome reception is later tonight, and everything like that. And this is my buddy Osama, who is my Hawaiian shirt wearing brother from another mother. I think that's the best way to address it.
Osama's boss.
Oh, Osama's boss?
Yeah.
Oh, you are Osama's boss, or Osama is boss?
I'm little Osama.
You're
El Bar.
You're little Osama. Do you have the beard that's got the pyramid on it? The Egyptian?
Stella one.
No, only Stella, or you have the other one?
We have a Sakara one.
The Sakara. Yeah, I want a Sakara this time.
Egyptian.
Yes.
It's light one.
Yes. So this is another Egyptian beer that's on board. And
welcome in boat. First time in Egypt.
First time in Egypt, yeah.
You're welcome in Egypt.
Thank you. My cabin is 202
You're welcome.
to charge. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Have a nice time.
And so we've got a Sakara beer, Sakara Gold. I've had a few of these. I've had a few Stellas. If you do watch the flat version of this video, you'll see the Stellas. But this is a great 360 degree, well, I don't know, 360 degree video, 360 degree space that you kind of see from all over. They actually happened to do a belly dancing show here. They had the twirling guy with the twirling dervish, and tonight is the captain's cocktail reception, as well as coming up is formal night, where we said you actually dress in Egyptian clothing. But they also do have a large outdoor section, a small outdoor section on deck 4. We'll go up to deck 5, but you had a small outdoor section on deck 4 because in the Middle East, smoking is still a big thing. Unfortunately, they don't have shisha on board, so you can't get the shisha, but we're sailing right here, and they've got an outdoor section right here. But I have saved, in my opinion, the best for last. Look, it's 100 degrees out here, and we're about to go outside a little bit more, and you can see the other riverboats going along. But I've saved, in my opinion, the best for last. We are going to go up. And by up, I mean we are going to go to the top deck, to deck 5, which is their outdoor kind of sun deck. And they have both a pool and 2 hot tubs, which are really not that hot up there, and a whole bunch of places to lounge around and relax. So let's go up to the sun deck on deck 5 and take a look. Now, I've been on a lot of riverboats in America, the big paddle wheeler riverboats, and those riverboats in America, they never really make use of their outdoor deck on the top. I really think the Mayfair has kind of hit it out of the park with what they've done on the top. It's probably, even though it's outside, and outside in Egypt is really hot, this is the most beautifully designed deck on this ship. I have 0 notes or 0 complaints, and you'll see it's being made very much a use of right now. And you can kind of see nice sun deck right here. You got a pool all the way in the front. A little pool, but you know, if you know anything about the cruise ship reviews I've done before, it's just slightly smaller than the pool on Virgin Voyages, which holds 2,800 people. This one's got 100 people, 110, 120 people. So it's not actually that small. And you see, we're at the front. They've even taken the showers and they've assembled the showers. Showers can come down so they can go under some bridges and stuff like that. And what we're doing right now is we are actually racing to a lock. All the boats left about the same time, and unfortunately, there's a lot in front of us. We're racing to a lock. I can count right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're number 6, 7, 8 riverboats right here that we've got kind of all racing towards the lock because they can only get 2 through the lock at a time. So yeah, they can only get 2 through the lock at a time. Got 8 riverboats, so you can do the math there. But you've got this nice open deck, and I'm gonna put my beer down for a second and let you go for a little bit of flight so you can see from above. Since it's almost tea time, they've got some cookies and muffins and brownies and tea and beer and tea and beer. And very soon Osama knows I'm coming for real shots again. Hi Osama, and hi his Hawaiian shirt wearing brother from another mother. And what we've got hot tubs that are not really that hot. It's only about 81 degrees in the hot tubs. So they are hot tubs, but they're not that hot. But would you really want them to be that hot? Where we are, I might go try them out in a few minutes, but it won't be on video. But also, of another interesting note while we're up here, you know, something I didn't see when I looked all around was lifeboats. There's the lifeboats. That fits 20 people. Yeah. Could be a little bit concerning as a lifeboat and that fits 20 people, because that does not fit 20 people. Maybe that fits 4 people. But, you know, we are on a river. So worst case scenario, throw your life jacket on and you can look over one side or look over the other. I want to again take you up so you can kind of see what's going on. So I'm going to fly you up as high as possible to end this. This is Richard from No Pants Profits, coming to you. Oh, that beer's starting to come into effect. Coming to you in a full 360 degrees from the MS Mayfair, sailing from the Luxor on the Nile River. I want to let this run for a minute or two just so you can see what's going on. And yes, there's swans out here too. Reminding you that when you wear no shirt, when you wear no, I'm very drinky. When you wear no pants, there's only one thing you got left to lose. And from the Nile River, I think we all know, that's your shirt. Enjoy, we all know, that's your shirt. Enjoy a little panoramic of this deck up here, as high as I can take you, on the Nile River, on the MS Mayfair. Got any questions? Leave them in the comments below or send me an email at nopantsprofits@gmail.com. I send you away on a flight so you can take a look from above at this deck on the MS Mayfair from the Nile River, right outside of Luxor, Egypt.